time now for my weekly look at our European neighbours, those quirky little foreign countries that are so very different from our own. This week it's Scotland. Whether you like it or not, Scotland is a foreign country. They're getting their own parliament, and let's face it, they don't speak English.
Yes, there's a stirring there.
A what?
You know, people are beginning to stand up and say, we've been pushed around long enough. You just can't pick any Tom, Dick and Harry off the street.
Actually, you don't need to understand Jimmy Knapp. You just instinctively know every time he crops up on TV, you won't be able to go to work in the morning. You do, however, need to understand why the Scots recently voted for devolution. They said they didn't want to be run by Westminster anymore, and I can see their point. I mean, I've got here a list of the English cabinet. We've got Robin Cook, Foreign Secretary, who's Scottish, Gordon Brown at the Exchequer, who's Scottish, Lord Chancellor, Lord Irvine of Legg, Scottish, Defence Secretary George Robertson, Scottish, Scottish Secretary, Scottish, and the Chief Whip, Anne Taylor, Scottish. Still, Scotland wants to go it alone, so fine, take care. And thanks for all your oil. It was delicious. I am going to miss Scotland, though, because it is spectacularly beautiful. They've got it all. Mountains, lakes, birds, cows. But look carefully and you'll notice something's missing. There are no people. When you're born in Scotland, the first thing you do is move away. Sean Connery, Billy Connolly, all the trade union leaders, all gone. And the reason why you move away is because of the vegetables. No one in Scotland knows how to cook them. Up there, al dente is an ice cream man. Now, to cook a cauliflower in Scotland, you get the water boiling. Yes, that's good. You put it in, like so. And then you go to the shed at the bottom of your garden where you spend several years inventing something. We British like to think we invented more than any other nation on earth, but when you subdivide this, a clear picture begins to emerge. England has done this, the faggotronic. Wales came up with the singing miner, and Scotland did the rest. You're now watching golf, which was invented in Scotland, on a television, which was invented by John Logie-Baird. Everything that matters was invented by a Scot, and I do mean everything. Penicillin, the steam engine, the telephone. John Dunlop did the pneumatic tyre. Joseph Lister invented antiseptic. Charles Mackintosh did the raincoat. John McAdam came up with tarmac. A chap called James Chalmers is my favourite, though. He invented the adhesive postage stamp so that now, every time a Scottish person wants to send a letter, they have to lick the Queen's backside. Then there's whisky, which of course led to the greatest Scottish invention of them all: fighting. Fighting is a key ingredient in all aspects of Scottish life. Here we see a couple of chaps playing Scottish Scrabble. Oh, now this game is called shinty, which is like hockey, only you ignore the ball and just whack the other players. They invented this whole business with clans so they could fight one another, and then they invented a truck with King Edward I so they could fight the English. In recent years, the Scot has combined his passion for inventing things with his passion for drinking and fighting. The instant his beer glass is empty, he's worked out that if he smashes it, it becomes a handy weapon. This minimises the time spent between drinking and having a fight. Indeed, the only head they like on their beer glass today is the one belonging to the bloke who just looked at them funny. Today they go abroad to fight at football matches, and when they sober up 10 years later, they come home to find the cauliflower is still not cooked. And nor will it be for the next 30 years. So while we're waiting, let's bring out a Scottish guest. She's a journalist and a broadcaster, but the reason I've asked her on tonight is because she's a rare breed. A Scottish person who actually lives in Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaye Adams! So are we going to have a fight now, then, or after the show?
If I'd wanted to fight, Jeremy, I would have given you a Glasgow kiss rather than that continental one that I gave you there.
And it would have broken my nose.
But we've got a saying in Scotland, you know, that if a man wears glasses, you take them off before you hit him. But you never pick on a guy with a perm. So
No, I won't bother. But I was out on holiday this year in France when the World Cup was on, inadvertently, and the Scottish football supporters had turned Saint-Tropez into a sort of, well, I mean, a complete mess. It was like the Gorbals.
Well, it has to be said that you seem to manage to turn Marseille into Beirut, and a ball hadn't even been kicked at that stage, Jeremy, so I think we're equal on that one, aren't we?
Yes, I know, but we were in the World Cup slightly longer than you were.
Yes, yeah, but we had a better time.
So you're saying there is no fighting in Scotland?
Well, I don't think I could get away with that, could I really? No. I mean, we do get a bit boisterous sometimes, you see, but at least we just fight amongst ourselves. You know, we don't go rampaging across the world sort of clubbing other people. You know, we just keep it on the family there.
Well, I've seen Braveheart. I seem to recall William Wallace came as far south as York. That's not in Scotland.
That's right. We got as far as York. We looked over the hill and we saw Doncaster. Nah. Let's go back.
Where do you get the reputation for being so tight? From Yorkshire,
are we talking in the monetary sense here?
Yes, yes, yes. I know it's late at night, but yes.
I don't know. We're canny with our money. You know, we're not ostentatious. We look after money. We don't go and spend it on Ferraris and things like that.
All right, now that's a fair point. So let's move on. Why can't you cook vegetables?
We don't. We don't care about vegetables. We don't like vegetables unless they're potatoes and then they're chips.
Now, your latest attempt at getting onto the international cuisine map is the deep-fried Mars bar?
Yes. It's very tasty, actually. Have you had one?
No, of course
Better
not.
with chips. Chips. It's absolutely better, yeah. But see, it's all a ruse. I'm really surprised at you, Jeremy. I didn't think that you would fall for this. I think you've been beside the petrol fumes for just too long. It's all about image, you see. And we create such a positive image. The deep-fried Mars bar is just a joke, but it got us on the map, you're absolutely right. But the tartan, the bagpipes, the haggis, all of that stuff gives us a strong identity. And so we go across the globe and people love us because they think we're these lovely little cute Scottish people. We go to America, a favourite place I know of yours, and you say, hello, my name's Morag and I'm Scottish. And they say, you're Scotch? That's fantastic. I'm Scotch too. My granny once sat on a thistle. That's marvellous. Come and stay with me and my family. Let me buy you a drink. Which takes us back to where we started.
Absolutely. And then you can headbutt me. You mentioned haggis in that. Now, I've actually got an excerpt here from a recipe for how to make it. And it says, when boiling the lungs, it's wise to let the trachea hang over the side of the pot, because if you don't, the lungs will expand and they'll burst, spraying your kitchen with boiling water and bits of improperly cooked offal.
I thought that was going to...
That's a national dish.
I thought that was going to happen to you in that rubber suit down that tank, actually. I thought we were going to get Clarkson haggis.
No, I was
We don't
expanding.
eat it. We don't eat it. We sell it to folk for lots and lots of money. Lots of people come up to Scotland for their Burns night, and 50 quid a head, thank you very much. Here's a plate of what you've just described.
Like you say, canny with your money.
Fantastic ruse.
Why do you all leave Scotland? I mean, why do you go all over the world?
Okay, this is a serious point, Jeremy. It's missionary work. We've got a very, very strong tradition of missionary work, as you know, and I mean, that was very kind of you. You named all the inventions that have come out of Scotland. It'd be so unfair of us, wouldn't it, with this immense talent, to be sitting up in that place of natural beauty, watching the television, on the phone, lovely tarmac Adam roads, lovely health service, and, you know, you're down here rubbing sticks together. It just wouldn't be right. We're much more generous natured than that, and that's why we've sent you down some of the boys to help you run your country.
A lot of them. Is it important for a Scottish man to be manly up there, all that kind of jock headbutt?
I mean, it depends what you call a man. I mean, what is a man, Jeremy? You know.
Well, a bloke with bits, really.
Well, that's all we're looking for. We're not that demanding. As long as a Scottish man's got his bits, you know, we're quite happy. But, I mean, the difference between a Scottish man and an English man, I mean, I don't know, obviously a ridiculous generalisation, but just to exemplify, let's say you've got Roger Moore, we've got Sean Connery.
You got the better Bond.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely. You've got Hugh Grant, we've got Ewan McGregor.
You're doing better there as well.
You've got Jeremy Clarkson, we've got David Coulthard.
Have you seen Men in Black? He's one of those, he's a squid. If you take those overalls off, he'll be a squid underneath. I'm sure he is. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much. Kaye Adams.